heretic, and the Spanish Inquisition couldn't make worse noises than that. Okay. My advice to you is never make those noises in a lion's den, or they might mistake it as a mating call. Okay, my ass makes better noises than that.
You start out strong, dog.
Okay,
but I kind of pitch you at the end. Kind of pitchy, you know?
No, pitch you. What do you mean pitch you at the end? I worked really hard on this routine. Please.
No, dog. No, dog.
I
You worked real hard, we can tell.
Yeah,
we can tell.
Really hard. I got a coach, and there was training and investment.
But
And I came all the way here from England.
It looks like work.
I spent lots of money on plane tickets and hotels. Please, I really want this. I really want it. I want it so bad.
I'm sorry, but I do not think that you have the small penis that we're looking for.
I do.
Make this
I have a
competition.
small penis. I do. Please, Paula,
I'm
please,
sure in
Paula.
your mind you do, sweetie boy.
I can prove it to you. I can prove it.
That's not enough.
Randy. Okay. At least I can leave with my pride.
There you go, girl.
Innocent? Those 4 perverts abused me from the time I was 5 until the time I was 8. When I finally got the courage to tell my grandfather, he agreed to go confront them. He was killed mysteriously of a car accident on the way home from that meeting. They stopped abusing me after that. So at least my grandpa accomplished that for me. But he was a great man. He was a great man, and he was killed because of me.
Hi, I'm Leah Marie Parker. I definitely use a lot of the magic ifs, just put myself into the character's shoes. I write a diary, I write out like a biography of the character, and also I have a technique that it's a Stanislavski technique, but it isn't. I'm not a method actor, but it is a technique where I go through and you find motivation for each breath. And it takes a lot of time to do it, but it eliminates the need for memorization. So I don't do any memorizing because I analyze every single sentence, and in doing so, it just commits it to memory. So, and then you also have the motivation for why you're saying that. So I do a lot of work like that. I do magic if. Also, dressing the character helps a lot. Once you get into the power suit, you start feeling more like a young professional.
The other person has to open their mind to me. If they resist very much, then I have no effect on them. The therapy environment is the best for my ability. I've helped a lot of people, you know.
Do you want a cookie or something? You killed 3 people.
Fate killed those people. I just nudged it along. It's not like I stuck a gun in their face.
It's the same thing. Gunmen are just more honest about it.
So if I had shot them, that would be okay?
Come on. You two are not going to get along. No use in fighting. Let's move on.
Can't believe I used to admire you when I first met you.
Honey, when you grow up, you're going to realize that not everything is so black and white.
Hi.
Hi, Nathan.
Beth. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So,
What brings you here?
Actually, I'm glad you asked, because I was kind of put up to it by my mom. She thinks I need to get out more, spend a lot of time at the museum. I'm a curator there, actually, and
Oh wow, that
really
sounds really boring. Yeah.
well, some people might think so,
So,
yeah, but actually, I mean,
Do you ever just like want to take a pen and just jam it in your eye because I have to kill myself? That's really awful. Awful. You should quit that job.
actually, I find it really fulfilling.
Really?
Yeah, have you been to the museum?
No. I have a
You
pulse.
should go.
I don't want to.
You would learn a lot, actually, if you spent a day in the museum.
I'm learning all I need to learn right now. Seriously. What do you do there?
I'm
Like,
a curator.
Yeah, what do they do?
They check in exhibits and make sure everything's in order. They do a lot of research. It's very enlightening.
Enlightening?
Yes, enlightening.
Dude, no offense to you or anything, but like you honestly are like shit smearing crazy if you think that that's enlightening. That's absolutely awful.
Do you ever consider how that makes me feel?
I don't need to consider, you know what I mean? Because let me tell you, I love my job. You know.
Oh, what do you do? I'm
This,
curious to know.
I'm a broker, actually.
A
you know?
broker.
What if this table has 2 thumbs and makes a shitload of money? This guy.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
It's not all about
Ace
money.
it. Yes, it
it's
is.
about preservation and history.
But the money, honey.
And
Time is money. I'm wasting time and money right now.
Yeah, you're not the only one wasting their time.
Aren't you a sweet little flower?
Oh, thank you.
What's your name? Yes,
I'm
please.
Vivian O'Hare.
Here.
Photos. It's a
Very
pleasure to
nice,
meet you, and
Miss
thank you so
Vivian.
much for having me.
Very nice. And what brings you here today?
Oh, gosh. I'm ready to break into film. I've been doing theater for, years and years. And I think it's about time that I just spread my wings and explored other mediums.
Well, that's wonderful. What type of film work do you hope to do?
Primarily my experience is in drama. But, some people tell me I'm funny.
I'm sure you can be. In the most awkward situation. Alright, Miss Vivian, I'm gonna give you a chance.
Thank you so much. I will not let you down. I want you to know that I take this very seriously. And I will always work as hard as I can for you, and I'm very professional.
Alright, just know though that this, you being a greenling and everything, and never having done any film work. It's film term, greenling.
Oh,
being
but
very
I've
young, very new to the business.
Well, I guess technically, but I am a professional, and I can stick it out with the best of them. I mean, I watch movies, I've studied acting, I've studied the method with Stella Adler, The Intent to Live, If you want, I'm ready, I'm off book. Where am I framed for this? Here?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly where you're framed.
Okay.
That's exactly where you're framed. Right now, I just want to kind of talk to you, get to know you a little bit, get to know what type of person you are. Are you worried about something?
Yeah, like I said, I'm new, but why am I in the kitchen?
Wow. What a dreamboat. Like you have a chance with him, loser. Dan wouldn't go near you if he downed a bottle of Viagra on a $1 beer night.
Yeah? Well, you slept your way to the top.
Yeah, so did you, sweetie. How do you think you got all that free Ajax from the janitor?
You would know. It's the only place a man could afford your bar tab. Oh, don't get upset, honey. We think you're lush, us.
Yeah, we do.
Yep, analyze each sentence and figure out why. I mean, even down to each breath. You don't even have to say anything. It could just be a reaction, and you just analyze what is happening in that space. And it's like, it could be like over-intellectualizing it sometimes, but it's just a technique that really seemed to mesh with me and work with me, and I don't have to memorize things. Because then if you do memorize it, it causes kind of like, it becomes more habitual instead of in the moment and real and off the cuff. So that's just, I don't know, I don't want to, I don't reveal too many of my, my techniques, but yeah, just analyze each breath, each beat as they're called.